guys, it's One Maxwell here, and welcome to which could potentially be the final episode of We Are Wrestling. I'm not actually sure what's going to happen. It's really all down to what happens with the release of TW 2016. Basically, this will go live, this should be live now on Tuesday. I'm literally flying out for Mania tomorrow morning. I just feel like there's no chance I was going to get enough videos done in time for while I was away for the Friday and the Tuesday. So what I'm going to propose is, because it is like an event, a pay-per-view type thing, this will be the last episode on the Tuesday. I'll aim to get back to TW stuff on the 12th of April. Will the new game be out by then? We don't know, that's the thing. So potentially we could have a completely brand new series in TW 2016. We could maybe have some videos doing ideas for that. Or if it's announced that it won't be maybe until May that we get the game, or late April, we'll carry on, we'll maybe get through to the next pay-per-view, and we'll keep on booking. So it may be the season finale. I don't actually know, so we'll find out, but we carry on, the show must go on, as we are wrestling one more time. As always in the Sir Matt Busby Centre, 14 segments here. Hopefully you enjoy the show, guys. Apologies if it is the last one, but as I say, it's all down to what Adam wants to do with his release of the game, so let's crack on with the show for another We Are Wrestling One More Time. So welcome everyone to We Are Wrestling One More Time, and we go straight to ringside with the voice of We Are Wrestling. It is of course Billy Kirkwood, who has a little promo in front of the 1,134 in attendance today. Hello all you crazy wrestling fans, and welcome to We Are Wrestling, and this of course is One More Time. Tonight we could see the whole landscape of this company changed as the general manager, Matt Braddox, puts his position on the line as he tries to get rid of Grado from the company. One man will leave We Are Wrestling, the Who. Also, titles are on the line tonight as Noam Dar and Kenny Williams defend their titles against unknown opponents, while Dave Mastiff gets one last crack at the We Are Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Mikey Whiplash. All this and more, so let's get this fucking show started, eh? So hyped up, raring to go. With a C-54 there for Billy Kirkwood, so fantastic from him. He's always really good in this mod. And let's get cracking on with our first bit of action. So in the match that had average crowd reaction but featured terrible wrestling, it was our opener. Grado defeated Matt Braddox in 8:44 by pinfall with the wee boot. D-36, it continues the Grado storyline, should we continue the series. No skill improvements here. Obviously Matt Braddox is going to be a low kind of popularity still. The reason being, in the deal to bring in Becky Lynch, we offered WWE Brad Maddox on the loan, and because of the terms of that deal, we could not extend his contract for some reason, so I had to kind of write him out. So, lose the lease town, Maddox will go. If we can re-sign him and bring him back down the line, it would be an option. For now, Matt Braddox is no more. It's all over. Grado has defeated Matt Braddox and the general manager is gone. Crowd goes wild as this means all is changing and We Are Wrestling. Braddox refuses to leave as Grado celebrates. So Grado grabs the microphone and says, "What a moment, you dancer. You're gone, Braddox. Security, please escort this man from the premises." This leads to security coming out. They chase Braddox down. They grab him, they drag him from the ring, up the ramp. The cocky prick is gone, he is out of here, he has left We Are Wrestling. Well, Grado's music plays and the crowd dance to Like a Prayer. So a nice little way to get the crowd up and hyped. Shame it's an E-20 angle there, but overall, it concludes that little story we had going. Next up in an extremely poor match, Kaylee Ray defeats Christina Von Eri in 8 minutes and 1 with a reverse code red. Good matchup between these two ladies, again continuing the storyline here, with D-39 for Kaylee Ray's match. Christina Von Eri's improving her performance skills. Negative, just a 1, which is pretty good to see, just a case of working on both ladies' overness going forward. It's a great victory for Kaylee Ray over Christina Von Eri. She kicks her out of the ring while Katrina Waters stands at the top of the ramp. Kaylee Ray grabs a mic and says, "Come on Katrina, you know it's time. I went through both of your minions and now it's going to be you whose arse I kick all over this arena. So either you get your ass into this ring right now or I will come down and get you, drag you back into the ring. The choice is yours. Katrina says, okay, Lee Ray, patience, my dear. We will fight just on my terms. At the next event, I will fight you then. That's if you make it that far. And then Katrina Waters does her evil laugh as her music plays. Good solid angle there between the two ladies. A D44. As I say, if we continue the series, we'll be building up to a big feud between those two down the line. Next up, in a match that had an average crowd reaction but some decent in-ring action, Joe Coffey and Joe Hendry defeat the Sumerian Death Squad, Tommy End and Michael Dante, in 9:58 when Joe Hendry defeated Michael Dante by pinfall. D-36 could be a little bit better. We're hinting at a Joe Coffey heel turn. Crowd remember his last one. Okay, I don't know why that is. We've had the company for a year now, but as what it is. Joe Coffey improves technical, while the rest of the participants improve their performance skills. But overall, it's okay for the mid-card. Again, it's workers that we'd have to work on going forward. It's all over, and it's an impressive victory for the team of Joe Coffey and Joe Hendry. Michael Dante slides out the ring as he's been pinned, and the two Joes celebrate in the ring. They embrace in a handshake. Before Joe Coffey doesn't let go, Joe swings Joe Hendry around and nails him with a discus lariat. Joe Hendry then looks at the hard camera and just stares down it with complete menace. He leaves the ring in silence while Joe Hendry is down and out. So obviously we're turning Joe Coffey on Joe Hendry. E26, these two are going to work a mid-card, upper mid-card kind of feud here, and hopefully we can get the best out of both workers. Turn didn't go down particularly well. We'll build them up. If we keep at it, it's just a case of how's he just recently turned? He's been in the company a year. That's what it is. We just need to move on for that. Next up, the surprise opponents have been announced as the NAK's Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn, and in a match that had average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn defeat Kenny Williams and Noam Dar in 10 minutes and 10, when Chris Renfrew defeats Noam Dar by pinfall, head over heels, following interference from Wolfgang. Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn win the We Are Wrestling Tag Team Championships for a D44 match up there. Just felt it was a good chance to, go for a kind of Freebird rules type thing on the NAK, and it gives a good chance of Kenny Williams and Noam Dar to develop as they chase the titles. Kenny Williams improves technical skills. Few negatives there, but overall D44 I think is a just rating at this level, so happy with that. The numbers game is paid off as the three members are in the ring. Distraction from Wolfgang was ideal, and it saw Chris Renfrew and BT Gunn defeat Kenny Williams and Noam Dar. The three of them celebrate in the ring, while the two youngsters leave the arena dejected because they have been screwed out of their championships. E27 again does what it does there. It puts them over as we try and make them the villainous group that they are. Next up, we are graced by the presence of the one and only We Are Wrestling Women's Champion, Nikki Storm. What an absolute disgrace. Here we are at We Are Wrestling one more time, and one more time that the We Are Wrestling's Women's Champion, the best in the galaxy, Nikki Storm, isn't on the card. Not gonna happen. Not on my watch. So since I am the best in the galaxy, I'm going to offer some of you mortals a little bit of hope. I'm going to show you how good I am by issuing an open challenge to anyone in the back who thinks they can defeat me and take away my championship. It's okay to be nervous. Just give it your best shot. So Nikki Storm getting a bit confident here. She's like, I'll take on MD. I'll beat them. There's been a lack of competition and We Are Wrestling, she says. Who's she going to face? Let's find out here. D-40, good segment for her. And the silence is around the arena. Who will answer the challenge? There's a countdown in the Titantron. 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1. And here comes our opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mickie James. Mickie James versus Nikki Storm, and it's next. So D-36 for Mickie James, for her debut. She debuts a Diva gimmick, which gets an initial 63. I had her signed for a while, it's just this is one of the few days we haven't collided with any taping she's been a part of. So a good chance to put a wrestler up against her and hopefully get a good match rating from it. which in turn gets a D47, which I believe could be one of our highest female ratings at the moment. In a match that had average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Mickie James defeats Nikki Storm, but it is via countout at 9:37, so the championship does not change hands. The match lifted the crowd. There were no skill improvements to speak of, but the only negative is Mickie James's poor gimmick. So again, we're doing okay with the women and we are wrestling. I'm determined, probably not on TW 2013, but especially on 2016, if we can push the divas and the women wrestlers as much as we can. I want to try and get one of them to main event WrestleMania. That's one of my aims, is to main event WrestleMania with 2 female combatants. If I can do that in TW, I'll be delighted. And then our main event, about to feature a good crowd and a good action. Mikey Whiplash defeats Dave Mastiff in 21-16 by 2 falls to 1 after winning the first, and then the final fall happening by pinfall with a kamikaze splash. Mikey Whiplash makes defense number 5 of the We Are Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. This was a C-59. It lifted the crowd. These two always deliver. Just ending the feud there, kinda. No worker improvements, but overall, again, just the one negative, and these two are going to raise the prestige of the company, the title. Just make sure it's just a perfect main event at this level. Whiplash has done it. He's overcame another grueling battle with Dave Mastiff, and again, he's just won it. He struggles to his feet after the victory, but success is short-lived. As out of nowhere, he's whacked in the back, then the gut, and then in the back of the head again by an umbrella. By, of course, the villain himself, Marty Scurll. With Whiplash down, he grabs the title and he lifts it and shouts to the crowd, "It is only a matter of time before your villain shall reign." D42 there, he's signalling his intentions that he's going after the title. No skill improvements to speak of, only one negative again, and a D42 rating. So we know where the feuds were going if we continue the series post WrestleMania. So C-54, perfect, and of course we increased our pop in one region. Not going to bother with a post-show speech, just going to get in and see how it's reflecting on our popularity and stuff like that. And we'll also have, because I've just noticed it, we'll actually go for a couple of days because we are closing in on the Wrestlers of the Year, so I'll just go right through into that. It won't take too long to process, and up to 0.18 on local Scotland network, so that's a big increase there. 22 prestige, 28 momentum. So I'm just going to quickly sim right through until the first, and we'll see if we'll get any wrestlers that have made the top 100. I don't think we'll see any that will particularly make it too far down, but as I say, at the moment, the plan is it is the last episode until the 12th. I'll probably get one out the weekend I come back from Dallas. If the new game's out, perfect. I'll start working towards that. I'll probably have like a week practicing an offline save, just to get an idea of who's going to be, what's the right way to book stuff and all that. Read through the developer's diary again, make sure I'm learning all the new features, and try and make it as good as possible going forward on the YouTube series. Because I know if you followed the TNA stuff at the start, there was a lot of mistakes at the start when I was new at the game. So hopefully I can learn a bit more offline, and then hopefully we can learn stuff together. But it's all down, as I say, to when Adam releases it. I might even leave it a bit until there's an up-to-date mod that caters for the features, the new features that aren't in the previous databases. But we'll have a quick look at our news, since that's us on to the 1st of January 2017. Mad Braddocks is gone, so we got that right at the right time. I don't think, can we re-sign him? Not interested, so that's fine, that'll take a bit of time. You see there, he's on loan to the WWE. Regional Battles is still number 2 in Scotland, behind ICW, of course. Small loss there, but nothing major with 10k. But most importantly, we'll run through the awards. So Tetsuya Nato wins the Wrestler of the Year. Company of the Year went to New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Team of the Year went to King Ace, which is Toga Makabe and Hiroshi Tanahashi. Match of the Year went to Tanahashi versus Nakamura. And Show of the Year went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lines of the Glorious Fight. So a lot of New Japan stuff here. Young Wrestler went to Flamita. Veteran Wrestler went to Togi Makabe again. Female Wrestler went to Hamada. So it's literally domination here from the Japanese wrestlers at the moment. Noah wins Most Improved Company. Independent Wrestler went to Katsuhiko Nakajima. Again, apologies for butchering the name, but all Japan basically just dominating at the moment. Paul Heyman wins Manager of the Year. Announcer of the Year went to Shinpei Nogami. Color Commentator went to Steve Carino. And our referee went to Mike Yoda. And you have a couple of companies there just resting because of the way their things are set out. So they say we may be back with We Are Wrestling, still to be determined. But as I say, I won't have any more TW videos up now. If the Wrestle, literally the only ones that will still be going up will be Raw went up last night. So WrestleMania will go live this Sunday, 3 p.m. GMT, before the actual event itself. So make sure you check that one out, guys. But as I say, as far as the likes of We Are Wrestling or any TW 2016 stuff, I would not expect anything until the 12th of April. That's it, guys. If this is the end of this series, thank you for watching. Apologies it was short, but they kind of sprung TW 2016 out of nowhere. And hopefully the game gets here sooner than later, because some of the features announced are absolutely just making me feel a mojo really hype. I'm really hyped for the game. So thanks always for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. If you enjoyed it, stick the old thumbs up. Any comments? What's your favourite part of the series? Are you sad that Man Braddock's has gone? Let me know in the comment section below, and take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye bye.